Now, this is the trilogy, the last in the series of our calculations in this section. And we're going to look at percentage yield. Now, you'll remember that in the last vlog, we worked out that if you were given 80 grams of iron 3 oxide, you could make 56 grams of iron. Now, that's a typical question. You got up to there. But there may be an add-on to the question, which says, in the reaction, 42 grams of iron were obtained. What that means is, if you work it out by calculation, only on paper, the maximum amount of iron that you can obtain is 56 grams. But when you actually do it in reality, when you do the experiment, they only got 42 grams. And the question is, what is the percentage yield? So, Miss McLaren, where would you go from there? How would you work that out?
First of all, I just want to ask you a question, Dr. Bourne. So if you get 56 grams, does that mean it's 100% yield?
That's 100% yield by calculation. That's the most iron you could ever make from that amount of iron oxide. Maximum amount.
So I would suggest we use a formula you have to learn, and I'll refer you to this formula. The percentage yield from a calculation is the actual amount obtained over the theoretical amount,
which is the maximum amount.
Times 100.
Okay.
So in this case, the actual amount you obtained was 42 over the theoretical amount, which is 100% yield, which was 56. Then you multiply it by 100 because it says percentage. And Dr. Bourne, I think you could calculate this.
I can do this one in my head, but I would use a calculator if I needed to, and that will be 75%.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Now, there's one thing we need to point out here, and that is you can never get more than 100% percentage yield. It's always going to be less than the maximum amount you could make. So if your calculation comes out as over 100, you've gone wrong. And the most likely thing you've done is put these numbers the wrong way round. So remember, it's the actual amount, which will be given to you in the question, over the amount you've worked out by calculation times 100.
All right, so that means the smaller amount over the larger amount means you'll always get 100% or less. Is that correct?
Absolutely
well,
right.
I think we've actually sorted that one out.
Yes, let's finish there.
Perfect.
Okay, bye.